You need a higher, sir.
Okay. No. We're perfectly fine. We're perfectly fine, sir. Oh, you're. Oh, I was about to say. Oh, you want me to play? Okay.
Yeah, it's already halftime.
Let's do it. I'll play. Let's put this here then. All right. We're here. We started. Man, actually. Yes. Hold up a sec. So you want your keys?
Yes, sir.
All right. These are your keys. Alrighty. Here with another episode of Kito and Gang, and in this episode here, we are here with Drew. He's currently rolling up as we speak. He is gonna get ready to smoke. And Nice was here a couple minutes ago, but my man had some business to handle.
He'll be back shortly.
Will he actually be back?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll be back then. All right then, we're perfectly fine. As of right now, oh, this is vanilla.
What?
Well, I smell vanilla.
Nah, it's very.
I don't. Oh my gosh, no. I got distracted, man. I don't really smoke at all, but yeah. Look at that. Look at that. You saw the coach. The coach had an all-white beard. No.
He doesn't smoke.
The coach had an all-white beard, like he was Santa Claus or something. That's actually foul. That's crazy, man. All right, I'm gonna have to hold this. Kapishki. Kapishki. There you go, man. We got it. So I'm currently playing Madden right now, man. I have to take over. So I'm a little bit distracted, but that's besides the point. So would you say those are berry?
Berry.
So that this is a thing as a straight edge person. This is a thing I usually like to ask. What you call? Oh my gosh, this is a thing that I usually like to ask smokers or drinkers or anything like that. Like their preference on what they like, because not every smoker is the same, not every drinker is the same, and I think straight edge people are kind of like losers because they kind of feel like everything is the same. Like, there's a lot of ignorant straight edge people I know. They're like, oh, smokers are all the same, drinkers are all the same, but it's like, no, they're not. You'll meet some pretty cool ones, you'll meet some iffy ones, but it's all about who you meet, So usually I try to get people's perspective on, like, how they like to smoke their weed or what wraps they like to use, like shit like that, because that shit's actually important. Some people like the taste of certain wraps. Some people like the wraps of certain wraps. Some people like palms. Some people like owls. You'll meet some crazy people, Most people have a general consensus oh, I like backwoods, or I like Dutches, stuff like that. But usually you'll run into the interesting people that are like, okay, like, what do you want about? Why is it that you like this? Because nobody seems to smoke this shit,
Right.
So usually when it comes to you smoking, are you picky with your smoking, or?
Yeah. Yeah. I prefer.
Oh man, that shit sounds crazy.
I think it's my dog.
Maybe it might be K-Dot. Oh, come on, get off.
Yeah, that's it. Anyways, I prefer casual blunt for casual blunts because I smoke a lot.
You like Dutches?
I used to smoke a lot of loose leaves.
Oh.
So I like backwoods, but I think they're better. For like casual smoking like this, I do Dutches. I prefer the berry.
If you're ready, you can hold it.
The berry fusion Dutches. I have to hold this.
Oh yeah, you can just hold it just like that. Or
talk.
Yeah, just hold it close. Not. I mean, it doesn't care.
Oh wait, I'm tripping. I thought you meant like press the button, like hold the button.
No, the button. You're just chilling. You can just talk and just.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah. I prefer berry fusion Dutches, but if I want to smoke like some woods, I prefer loose leaf, any flavor. Not really picky with that. But now recently, I started smoking more like Dutches. I haven't smoked loose leaves in a while, because trying to save money when you smoke loose leaves, like more weed into the loose leaf. I mean, you could roll skinnier ones, but it's just more tobacco, and
yeah,
you know how that goes. So I try to save money. I pick up an ounce worth, like a big old container, an ounce worth, a week probably, and just make it last the whole week. Instead of picking up a little like here and here every other week, it's just more money. So I try to just preserve my weed.
Oh, if you want, you can just do it a little bit closer. I mean,
Oh, okay.
just so
It's I don't want to
no.
sound all like I'm speaking into the
Because
mic.
you're not really yelling like that. You just kind of chill, low key. So you good, bro? Don't worry about it.
1 second. I'm gonna take a look.
Of course. Alrighty. Currently here, in this middle of this Madden game. Hold up. Let's get this. Alright. Let's do it.
Currently waiting for Matt to hit the button, but
Man, y'all don't understand. I don't smoke, I don't drink. I'm very straight edge, and like ever
who
since
took one of my drinks?
Ooh.
Oh, I think I drank it.
Oh,
Oh, I did drink it.
he said, who took one of my drinks? Oh, I think I drunk it. That's funny. You're funny, Drew.
Tripping.
And then he's smoking because he always do the most. But yeah, everybody always waits for me to smoke or drink. That's like, oh no, Matt, there's gonna be that one day, and I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, do you even get a contact high? I'm like, I don't know. I probably don't. Just because I've been around people for like so much of my life. So yeah, I mean, I wasted a whole bunch of clock.
Matt gets high on the low. Oh, you can see my whole little desk, huh? That's dope.
Oh,
That's my desk right there.
This is his desk where he sets up. This is where he rolls. That's the roll station.
It was a dabatory. At first,
the dabatory?
It was my
oh my goodness.
my school desk, but
Lucky.
I don't start school for like another 2 weeks.
Oh, you're going back to school?
Yeah.
What are you gonna go back to school for?
Well, I'm still majoring in kinesiology. I just took a little year off break because of the car accident shit.
I understand.
So I just had to take a little break. Well, yeah, I'm going back. I should be graduated by next year, like next August. I should be graduated.
You said what were you going to school for again?
Kinesiology. It's like sports medicine.
Kinesiology. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Still kind of want to be involved. I was from the pass you the blood, man. It's weird smoking by yourself, but yeah, since I can't. I mean, I could play football still, but I just feel like it's not the smartest choice. But if I can't play no more, I still want to be involved in sports because I like sports. So I could do a lot with that degree, you know.
So what classes are you gonna have to take going into this next year?
This year I'm taking psychology. It's a certain psychology. It's damn it, I forgot. But it's a psych class. I'm taking history class. It's like 1877 history or some shit like that.
Give me that. That shit's game.
Yeah, that's game. And then I'm taking a kinesiology class about diet and fitness. So like how to eat better, how to just stay fit, shit like that. And then that was 3 classes. What's my 4th class?
I have no idea, sir.
Communications.
Communications. Okay.
Communication class. Communications. So I'm taking those 4 this semester.
So are you doing like any physical activities as well? Like, do they have like a PE in college and stuff?
It's not PE, but it's like basically those
like extracurriculars or something.
Yeah. So like, remember I sent to the chat? It was the jujitsu.
Oh yeah.
That's like a physical class you have to do. So like right now, all the classes I'm doing, I'm taking these online. Okay. I'm not going. I go to Chafee. It's in Rancho.
Yeah, that's a little bit far from here.
So the classes I could take online, I'm just taking them online, and then I'm saving all the classes that I have to be there towards the end. So I'm taking like all basically my elective classes towards the end, just so it could be like easier at the end. So yeah, I'm taking that jujitsu class like next summer.
Really, that's gonna be sick, man. Jiu-jitsu is pretty nice, bro. It's a good practice, man.
It's a good thing to learn.
Yeah, it's a great thing. Yeah,
good thing to learn.
I mean, it helps. It helps. Yeah, Oh yeah, he's gonna quit the game.
I was finna hit this. I'm fucking tripping, man.
Bro's finna quit the game. Bro's buns, you're boo boo. There you go, man. Man, quit the game. Man them, quit the game. Man them down. But yeah, no, jiu-jitsu is a really cool thing. Eventually, when I get my work schedule more solid and laid out and all that stuff, obviously you know, get the car thing situated out and all that. I definitely want to try getting out there more and focusing more on like my physical being. Like I want to start going to the gym a lot more. Like I go to the gym and like, try to make sure I'm staying on top of myself. I kind of stopped like, well, I've never really been into sweets. I don't really like sweets.
Yeah.
But like, obviously the basics, like just don't drink sodas and like stuff like that because it's just not good for you. So, I just all I seem to drink nowadays is just water. It's just nothing but water, water, water. So
That's the only thing I do now.
that's only really the only
That's the
thing
only
to do
thing,
now.
bro. Like for me, like I mean, obviously I drink alcohol drinks, but like you said, like see my water bottles, like my mini fridge is it's empty now because I drank all the water. But I get some tomorrow. But I just ran out today. But yeah, I drink nothing but water now. That's the biggest thing, bro. Is a lot of people just eat
A lot of
I mean
people,
drink
a lot of
soda,
people, yeah, are into
or
soda,
juices,
soda,
and it's
juices, all that stuff. But it's got a lot of bad
it's a
stuff in
lot
it.
of sugar,
It's
man.
a lot of sugar. And the thing is, like, I'm not really into sugar that much. So like, I'm not really into candy or
See, honestly, for me, I like candy. I don't really like baked goods a lot. I
yeah,
like
same.
cheesecake. Cheesecake, I fuck with cheesecake heavy, but like candy, I like gummies more. Not like Hershey's chocolate, nothing like that. I like
Some
gummies.
of the times I'll have to indulge in some of the sweets. Like I'm a big fan of the Jack in the Box churros.
Oh,
I
okay,
like
yeah.
those. I'll have those every once in a while. And then, like I like certain ice cream. Like I like the Wild and Reckless Sherbet ice cream from Baskin Robbins.
I haven't
Um,
tried it.
there's this thing called there's this sorbet ice cream that they have at Stater Brothers. That's really good.
What's it called?
Sorbetini or some shit
I
like
know what you're
that.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's this raspberry one
yeah,
that's
I know
really
exactly. I
good.
know what you're talking
I
about. I haven't.
love
I
it.
see it. I haven't. I
I
haven't tried
love
it
it,
though.
man. The raspberry one is so good.
Yeah, honestly, for sweets, I still do like indulge in like ice cream sweets.
Every
Like,
once in a while,
yeah,
because if you
like
don't have at least a little bit of sugar, like
yeah, like you
you're
can
just
feel
you're just
yeah
gonna pump in nothing but like sodium and all that other shit, and
type thing. Yeah.
it's not
Um,
the best for you. You gotta balance everything out a little
I'm
bit,
trying
and
to decide if I want to pay that same mode or regular.
it's up to you, man. But yeah, no, but I mean, I've been trying to like, eventually down the road, I want to get myself out more physical
It was
based,
head to
like.
head drop.
Yeah, it was head to head. You know, go to a gym, like a MMA gym or, just a physical gym, something like that. Punch a bag, get some bag work done, something like that. Just try to, you know, learn something new, sharpen your skills, and just never hurts to just go out of your way and be like, yeah, I'm gonna, try something new,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna go out of my way and just, I guess, how would you put it? How would you put it? I guess add something, not necessarily to the arsenal, but add a skill. Like just add a skill. Yeah, if you do,
Just exploring,
yeah,
man.
just yeah, exactly. Just exploring and something and trying something new out. That's kind of the thing. And I mean, I think that'd be cool if you actually do the jujitsu. That'd be dope,
Yeah,
man.
I was looking because like obviously they give you a list of classes you could take and stuff. And I was just going through them and I was just like, why not? Like, why not? Like, I'm not gonna be doing like it's either gonna be that or like I could do like soccer or something. Like I was like, I might as well just learn some jiu-jitsu. That would be cool, interesting. See how it is. It's only for a summer, so it's only for like 2 months. So it's like,
2 months could do a lot, and if you
mm-hmm.
don't like the 2 months, then hey, maybe it's just not something
Yeah,
for you.
I
But then,
still took the
but a
class,
lot of
still got
people.
the credit,
But a lot of
So
people, like, usually when they do jujitsu, they fall in love with it. Like they really
yeah,
fall in love with it. And jujitsu is just
it's
crazy, man. It's
yeah.
actually crazy with how,
So try not
from
to.
the beginning of jujitsu to where it is now, and how
The
advanced
UFC.
and involved it is, and how established it is, and all these MMA promotions and stuff, and all these tournaments, and just the big established names that have kind of been branded and built in jiu-jitsu, like the Gracie family and all that shit. The Gracie family has got to be some of the best jiu-jitsu artists in history for sure. But yeah, no, that's cool. I think doing jiu-jitsu would be dope, and it's good too. It helps, you stretch,
Yeah.
you, and plus, like, let's be honest, it's always good to learn how to defend yourself. you know it never hurts to not learn how to
Nice,
defend
yeah.
yourself. So I think that's cool as well. But
Yeah.
what else will you be planning to do at school?
Um, Well, like
You said this is your last year, no?
yeah, basically I'll be done by next August.
Mm.
So like the on campus wise, I'm saving like the hard, like some pretty hard classes like human anatomy. I can't really think of them right now. I'm kind of
In the middle of this
sidetracked,
game on me.
but it's some boring classes. But physical wise, I haven't picked yet. So that's like the only one I picked is the jujitsu, but that's like not even planned yet because it's so next year type of thing.
Yeah.
So,
So it's not this year. It's gonna be for next year.
yeah, next summer.
Okay.
Yeah, next summer. I'll take it.
Hey, that's
So
fire
this
though.
summer's already over. Type of thing.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's tough.
Uh,
It's all right, man. It's
you
all
ever
right.
thought about going to school?
Me?
Yeah.
Have I thought about going to school? No, sir. No, sir. I'd never. I don't want to go to school. I'm not. I feel like high school was just kind of enough for me, and
I think you would like college, bro.
and
Just because
and
like it's very you, like how you want it. You know, it's very like whatever you pick, it's all you. Like
yeah.
it just fits you. Like you know, you don't have to get the early classes. You can get later classes, like classes that start at 5, 6 p.m. You know, it's it's just cool. Like you can take one class at a
Yeah,
time.
it's
You
just
know?
for me personally, I really wasn't all that into high school besides the fact of just building memories with friends, hanging out with friends, having fun at school and stuff like that. Like even just building relationships like with the teachers and stuff like that. But I never really necessarily cared about like the education standpoint of it. Like I kind of just always wanted to make sure, you know, I went to school, took care of what I needed to take care of, and when I graduated, just leave it like that. Me personally, college isn't a thing that really fascinates or interests me because, like, I just can't. I don't feel like I just have the attention span to truly like focus fully into college,
Yeah.
especially with what I got going on right now. I obviously want to do music now, and then I'm trying to get back onto doing content creating.
I do. That's one thing. I do have to take like an art, so like music type of thing. Like he signed me up for it was called like the love of music or something. Like that's what the class was called. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna take it because like he just picked it just to fill in the spot to show me like my
What kind of
breakdown. You know, so but you know, like you could take music classes too. Like you know,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like you don't have to like take it to. Honestly, you don't have to take it to graduate. You could just take a class and
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, and it's just also like the financial aspect of college, like especially college out here in California.
Well, you get FAFSA, so they pay for it, and you get money.
Yeah,
So, you know what I mean?
it's and then, but I'm just saying in the aspect of like just financial aspects, and just how kind of the like how do I put it when it comes to like college and stuff. Personally, is the way I explain it is college just kind of isn't for me because I don't want to really go to school, and then I mean I already have so much going on. Like obviously I work and I like where I work.
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah,
I like where I work. I have a lot of solid opportunities, you know. Then obviously music is I mean I know it's a thing that you really gotta kind of dedicate yourself to, and obviously it's not gonna be easier. Like it's not gonna be easy to like build your name, establish yourself, and stuff like that. But I've already been at it for so long that I just feel like I can't really stop now. And then like with YouTube, I actually feel you know an inspiration to be like, man, I really want to do these things. Like when I do these podcasts or when I write down ideas for video essays I want to do, because I eventually do want to get into video essays, and
What's a video essay?
like video essays or retrospective videos. Like I want to get into the things that I truly find interest in. Like, maybe there's a certain anime I like, let's do a 30-minute retrospective video on this anime, what the anime is about, its characters, its storyline, its background of said anime, and maybe what inspired it, or maybe just a movie, I can break down, do a 1 hour retrospective video on Kill Bill, why I love Kill Bill, why I, like, why I like the direction, and Quentin Tarantino, all that stuff, or just break down the things that I find enjoyment in, and then make videos about them, commentary videos and all that stuff, and just because I've been writing these ideas out. Like, I'm at work one day and I'm working. I'm like, man, seems like such a good idea. So I grab a notebook, write it down, and I have a whole notebook just full of ideas of, like, man, okay, I can do videos about this.
So, like, you never,
yeah. So, like, never that it's never out my head. Like, I think about it later. I'm like, fuck, I was thinking about something. What was it? And it's the same thing with lyrics. When certain lyrics pop up in my head, I'm like, man, let me write that down real quick. So I write it down real quick. So music, YouTube, and then, clothing. I want to get into clothing again, because I did it for a little bit way back, but I want to get back into it again, and then why'd I stop? Yeah. It was about the time I was moving. I finally graduated, and that was insane. That was insane. Man, I may just not have caught that. But, okay, but yeah, so it was about time I finished graduation, and I wanted to. We had to move, so I couldn't really go out of my way to, like, focus on my clothes, But now I have so many big ideas and so many crazy things that I want to do that I'm like, man, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I want to get into airbrushing, like airbrush clothing. I want to get into, like, all types. Man, like, I'm telling you, everything that I think of at work, I always make sure I write it down, or I remember it, or I put it in my notes on my phone, and I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. These are what I need to do said thing. What you call? Like, when I wanted to do these podcasts, I was like, okay, what's an affordable way I can do podcasting, but it's simple. And I decided, well, I got a phone, and I could just prop it up while I'm talking to somebody, and just kind of really, it's that simple, and, if people want to watch, they'll want to watch. If people are drawn to it, people are drawn to it. But how can I make this better every single time? So, I got these little microphones. I got them. I bought them online. I said, yeah, this would be cool. The audio quality will be decent, and it adds some kind of professionalism to the podcast, because you're like, oh, it's a microphone. Okay, So, it's a little setup, and every time I want to try to do something, I want to try to make it better than before. So when I first made clothes back in 2019, this time when I do it in 2023, I want to make it better. And I want the things, the visions, the ideas, and the things that I'm thinking of, like, I really want them to kind of come to life. So, and the same thing with these YouTube videos. I never thought in 2019 that I would do a podcast in 2023, And then even with the music, I never thought in 2019 or 2016.
4 years. Huh?
Yeah, even when in 2016, when I first, started writing music, did I think that I'd be where I am right now with my music? I got features from big time artists, but we're not talking about that here. But, and it's kind of, I want to make everything better from what it was back then and make it better now, So, and I truly believe that I can do it. And, and we're just in the beginning of August, and I feel like I still have so much time, so many months to just continue to make progress little by little by little by little by little by little by little. So that's kind of really it. And this goes back to kind of what I was saying about school and college and stuff like that. I truly feel so passionate about all these things, from my YouTube to the clothing to the music to just the podcasts to everything other else, that, like, I just can't be passionate in school. And I just won't be passionate in school. Not won't in, like, oh, fuck that, fuck school, fuck.
Why don't you?
It's just a matter of fact that I won't be passionate in school because I'm not gonna truly love it. I'm just truly not gonna love it. But I am gonna love the podcast. I am gonna love the clothes. I am gonna love the music because it's truly something I can be proud of because I can just I can look at it, I can see it, and I'm like, damn, I really did that. Or when I hear certain songs that I made, because there used to be back then in a point in time where I never wanted to hear my voice. I hated hearing my voice, but now I'm like to the point where if I hear a song, I'm like, okay, I like it. Okay, I can do it. I can listen to this. So it's just kind of like that, and it's just truly mediums that I can just enjoy and be truly proud of, and that's kind of really it. So I mean, I like the aspect of just being able to really see what I've done and be like truly proud of it. And I'm not saying that if I didn't go to school or if I went to school I wouldn't be proud of it, because I would, but I feel like I would be way more proud with, my other mediums and my other goals and dreams that I really want to do. So that's kind of the case.
Why don't you like? I don't want to sound like, oh, like, well, you need school. Obviously you don't. But like, why don't you use your passions like in school? Like, why don't you like take a class on how to perfect the things that you like doing? So like,
Yeah.
to learn more, like you like to do podcasts, so you can go.
No, yeah, they have classes and stuff like that for that.
To do all that, or like you want to take a graphic design, to learn how to make clothes, how to, like a sewing class, like, something.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
oh yeah, of course.
They offer like,
yeah, of course.
Like people think at school it's like, oh, math.
Yeah,
science,
people no, yeah.
Like, you could just take a class.
In college, you can do just so many different other things that doesn't really not necessarily revolve around science, English, math, all that stuff. It's just a matter of fact of I feel like I have accomplished more when I do it myself.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. I feel like, and that's always kind of how I feel like I've been. Not to the point where I don't accept anybody's help, because I don't really, I'm always willing to accept the help of others. It's just more the fact that I feel like I've accomplished more truly to my deeper fiber of my core and my being, that like, you know what, when I hear a track I've done, or when I see some clothes that I've made, or when I see, like the videos and the podcasting and stuff, and I'm just like, damn, that's kind of legit and that's dope as fuck. It's not the fact that like, oh, you can take classes and do this, that, or, I know that that's out there. It's just a matter of fact that like, I feel like I just accomplish more when I get it done. From start to finish.
It sticks with you more.
Like when I first started, recording music off my phone, like this that I'm recording off right now, this video right here, I record this off my iPhone. I record my music off my iPhone. I use GarageBand, and literally everything I use and record and make music with is off GarageBand. And when the pandemic really hit hard because I couldn't go over to my friend Ethan's house to go record music at his studio. I literally had to learn to record music on my own. So I watched YouTube videos, and I just started teaching myself little by little, like, man, okay, so this is what you do. This is how you download the MP3 file and convert it, or export it and put it on GarageBand, lay it down, all that stuff. This is how you do the vocals. This is how you record. This is how you set up the mic and all that stuff. So, like, when I really started learning to do that, and when I made my first song, I recorded off my phone, I was like, holy shit. I sent the files to Ethan. I emailed it to him. He mixed and mastered them. He sent the song back to me. He said, hey, let me know what you think. And when I heard it, I was like, holy shit. This is legit. This is dope as fuck. It's not like a studio, like a legitimate studio, but it's not ass. Like, the sound quality is decent. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then, like, I felt truly accomplished. And then ever since then, like, everything I record off my phone, everything I do off my phone, I feel like I just accomplished it because it's off my phone. But at the same time, that's why, like, phones are so crazy and amazing, because, like, you can do
anything on them.
You can edit iMovie. Like, no,
that's on iMovie.
Oh yeah, iMovie is so slept on, man. That's what I'm gonna use when I eventually get into my more serious videos, like my essays, my video essays or my retrospectives and stuff like that. I'm gonna for sure use iMovie.
You feel like you're always gonna keep the like the podcasts kind of raw?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think everything should be kind of raw when it comes to the podcast. Like even if I did this, even if I did this little mic here, that little adapter connected to my iPhone, and just having just my phone. If I did this forever, I truly wouldn't be mad because there's a when I listen to like things like the Joe Rogan Experience, it's professional, it's good, it's a outstanding way it's set up, like the mics, the interfaces, the way they search things up so fast. When Joe Rogan and his guests are talking about something, his boy Jamie immediately pulls it up in the background. It's just it's dope. There's some sense of urgency, but like chill, cool calmness when you listen to or watch the Joe Rogan Experience. But with this, it's like it's a camera, it's a mic, it's a person, it's me, and it's the phone recording the phone or record the phone recording us, you know. And I think that's just fine, and I think that's more than good enough. I truly believe that's more than good enough because I can take this with me anywhere. Let's say I don't know, I'm at my house or I'm at another person's house or we're out, we're at the mall or something. I can just put this up right now and then just on the fly be like, let's record something. And it's raw. It's genuine. We could talk about whatever we're feeling at this very moment. And it's just raw, uncut, you know?
Nothing scripted.
Nothing scripted. Like everything we're saying right now is literally truly what we're speaking about, what we're talking about. Like I don't have no questions or no topics to talk about when we boot this up. When you see me in front of this, I click record and I'm backing up and I'm sitting down, I have nothing to talk about. There are no topics, there's nothing to talk about, So it's like I don't know, man. I feel like and that feels like it makes this more raw. Really, it makes it more raw. It makes this more raw, more genuine, more raw. It's as simple as that. So, I mean, like I said, I think if even the podcast stays like this format forever, I would never be mad. I would never be disappointed, and I think this would be cool because the fact that in the last episode, like when I just set it up, Ananias is sitting, playing FIFA. I'm sitting, next to Ananias. I'm sitting next to you. Stoker's sitting there. It's just a matter of fact of I propped the camera up, pressed record, stood back, sat down, and like I saw the smile on Ananias' face, like he was happy. He was like, "Oh man, we're really doing this," And it's just a matter of fact of like, yeah, we're doing this because we can. Because it's just a phone, it's just a microphone. I
don't remember like half the night.
Man, you guys were all smoking. And I was playing FIFA. Sure. Were you? Oh yeah, you guys were drinking a little bit earlier. Then yeah, I mean, things happen, man. I guess it be like that sometimes. I mean, I can't say it, but it'd be like that.